I kind of fuck with it. It's just a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Cause you know, people be always coming at me like cutting off too much. This right here, you're not allowed to do that. I might put some pina colada. Yeah, like, okay. I don't know how to explain this shit. Well, it's not even like how to explain it. I guess I'm trying to explain my thought process, my mentality. So, as I just sat back, Bailey, she is having a good dream. But if it involves food or anything that might hit, involves food or whatever, she up for it. I needed a drink. Yeah, and it's like having it once, you can say something, but having it twice, you're like, I confirm. Yeah. Now, this is the whitest. Now, I usually be like, okay, if something has a light gray ash, it leans towards the white ash. I ain't thinking. This is the whitest ash I have seen. I gotta update the cigar journal for that. That's something I'm gonna have to say. I think with each of them, I had to kind of just say I had to give them credit for the construction. I had to give it credit for the construction. This one is that 56. That was a signature. Fuck with this shit. The Grand Puro. Then the Grand Puro. So it had to be this one. And I ain't even give it a rating. Or I ain't even really talk about it. I just wasn't fucking with it as much as I was fucking with the other ones. I'm still not as far as taste goes. What is this? The classical EMS. And this is the one I fucking saved last time. I had the highest rating. What is that? Oh, I think, but this was also my cigar vixen video. Let me see. I didn't write the name for it up. I didn't write the name for it all. I'd rather be a communist than whatever the fuck you are. I don't want to be related to your dumb ass at all. Chief Gihareh, bitch. So I didn't even rate this. So this is the classical EMS. Classical EMS. This is the whitest ash I've seen ever on a cigar. Whitest ash I've ever seen. Like, I didn't think, like, when they talk about a cigar having a white ash, you want the lighter, the better. That tells you about the grade of tobacco. I still have to give it credit for the construction. I have to give it credit for the construction. Like, this shit, I think on the other ones I had, there was one, I never even had to ash it. Like, if I did ash it, I ashed it like once. You can cuss, that's for sure. Because if you ask me for any type of life advice, I'm going to say, fuck bitches, get money. This channel is for adults. This channel is for 18 and up. Now, I would like to have an energy drink, but it's 1:49 a.m. And I could have puffed some tobacco. I could have puffed some tobacco, but I mean, I probably will. I probably still will. But when I sat down and I was about to click on this live, I said, let me just put the links for the other videos from today. And I looked at that, what the fuck I just did today. I fuck with it. Woke up, did my I did the video with the shirts, came right back, drew on this shirt. So I made another Project Extinction shirt. And now I kind of been running into this thing of drawing the Project Extinction logo. And getting better at it, freehanding it. Then after that, I think I dashed, right? Because I think my lesson was, so even looking at how this day started, I didn't go to sleep till 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to sleep till 7 o'clock in the morning. So I had to just learn my lesson. So I don't have to, if I'm gonna be up to 7 o'clock in the morning, I'd rather be like, it's a choice. It's this, and I don't have to. It's not like I had to I'm just finishing and da da da. Last time I didn't finish until da da da, but I'm still proud that I had a goal that I set out and I kept and I achieved the goal. So that's how it went. Today I woke up. I went to sleep at like 7 a.m. Woke up sometime midday, and I think we went to the park. So yeah, started the day, went to the park. After the park, what happened after the park? After the park? Well, while at the park, drew the shirt, and then dash, and I did more than half. I was like, all right, this is a good jump. And then from there, I stopped, got tobacco. We got some pina colada, some black raspberry, pina colada, black raspberry, and Georgia peach. And after that, pina colada, black raspberry, peach. And then I was like, all right, jump back in. Jump back in. And then I got to a point. It's always, you can set a goal, but you either gonna be right below or you gonna go over it. And I had one more to do, and I'm like, and that shit took me right over it. So I'm like, I'm done. And then I started thinking about, hey, I will say this, man. That last name is the same last name of my ex, and I hate that bitch. Oh my fucking God. I hate that bitch so much, so fucking much. Like, I hate that bitch, bro. And like, so it's her and my uncle. My uncle, he had sent some shit, and I finally told my uncle I hate that nigga. So I hope I never have to hear from him again. If I ever, but like sometimes I wish my last words to her were I hate you. That's I wish my last words to her were I hate you. Oh, I hate that bitch. So the goal for today is to get a video with this shit again. And doing that, I think that's my only like real. Let me think. Whenever I wake up, I was also doing some other thinking too. I was also thinking, give myself 3 shifts. Cause like, if you how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So if you have a large task, you just break it down. So the more shifts I give myself, so it's like I can either do one big just shift and just like, you know what, I did all the work I need to do for today. Or I can just break it down. I can break it down and say, all right, boom, 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 and just kind of like pace it out. So it's different. I'm learning it still, but at the same time, I'm picking shit up and I'm doing well. But with a time and day like this, right? And this is the other thing that just kind of like it's not anything like make you mad. But I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, I basically said, this is the thought that I just had. At the last job I had, if I was to continue doing what I'm doing right now, and if I was like really buckle down, like lock in and just focus, what I was making in a month over there, I could save per month. And I wasn't even making that per month. That was the fucking shit that was like, that shit was just blowing me too. I was like, bro, I wasn't even making this much in a month there. And I was like, if I buckle down a lot the fuck in with this shit, I could save more than I was even making in a month. And that's still with me, you know what I'm saying? That's still budgeting myself to eat and get gas every day. I was like, eating and getting gas, right? Now, that does not include tobacco and cigars. And then, so I think my other shit. Oh, that's why I want the title. You know what? That's what I'm gonna. I'll save that for the morning episode, the morning tangential thought chat show. Cause I fucking love that question, and there are certain things that people say or I read and say third, and it really just sticks with me. When that bitch asks, "How can you make 2025 the best year of your life?" That shit, I've been thinking about that shit every day. Now, originally, it was land. If I make 2025 the best year of my life, me getting some land. Because I know what I'm going to do with the land. I'm going to build on top of it. I'm going to build on top of it. Land's kind of hard to get. Now, but then, because if I get land, I'm just going to build a house and shit, right? So, that would make it the best year of my life. But this black Jeep Gladiator pulled up beside me. Now, my next car the car that I really want is the Jeep Gladiator with the chunky wheels. And a black Jeep Gladiator pulled up beside me. Now, I looked at that. So it's a couple times. The first time I seen the shit, I'm like, every time I notice it every time. Every time I see a Jeep Gladiator, I'm like, there's a Gladiator. If I see a Jeep, there's a Jeep. And if it's a white Jeep, I think about the bitch that ran over my phone. The white bitch in the white Jeep that ran over my phone. I'm gonna ash it. But this is the whitest ash I have ever seen. Look at that. It's not gray. It is not gray. And it's nighttime too. This shit is nice. Shit is nice. So when I was looking at cars, I was looking at, you know, Jeeps and Gladiators. So what I started thinking about now was not the fact that I had this car. If I really wanted to, because okay, if I'm not gonna get land or a house, I was like, I want this fucking Gladiator. I'll save up for this shit. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, how much do I gotta save? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, boom, 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 to be able to save up. Now, because of bad credit and this and the third, da da da, these bitches, because they didn't want to send me the car. They didn't want to. So, but it was like, you got 20,000, then 20,000 is fucking crazy. Who has $20,000 just laying around? So but I said, fuck it. How do you fucking, what I gotta do to save up 20,000? So even with bad credit, I'm walking to this bitch like, nah. I want this fucking Gladiator. And it was even on some shit like, bro, I got a piece stuck. It was even on some shit like, I take this shit in the back, put all that shit in the flatbed. Put all that shit in the flatbed. And then, yeah, that's it. I was looking at the Gladiator just for like, yep, all this shit can go right in the flatbed. Shit can just, you know. I will move right into that. And then and then it's like, what? I'll wait on all the other shit. Because it's like, now I do fuck with this. Like, what I have done to this, I fuck with it. Like, this shit look good for real. And the shit clean for the most part. I mean, it look probably a little messy on the outside, but I know where everything is. But the point is, if I gotta live this way, right? If I gotta live this way, yeah, I'd do that shit in the Gladiator. I'd ride that shit in the Gladiator. And do it all over again. Do it again. Talk about pimp my ride. I fucked this shit up in a good way. Like, all this shit. Knowing where everything goes, where to put certain things. Yeah. I fucked this shit up in a good way. So, I mean, $20,000. You know how long it'll take to save $20,000? Even if, well, let me see something. Let's do some math. Let's say you saved $100 a day. 20,000 divided by 100. Well, that's not that bad. That's 200 days. Well, hold on. Well, 200 days is most of the year. 20,000 divided by 200. No, 20,000 divided by. Bro, what the hell? 20,000. I put 20,000 divided by 20,000. 20,000 divided by 100. It would take 200 days. There's only 365 days in a year. But if you say, if you did that, if you just saved $100 a month, that'd be 200 months. 200 months divided by 12 months, that's 16 fucking years. It takes 16 years to save $20,000, and that's saving $100 a month. I'm trying to figure this shit out so I can get motherfucking Gladiator this year. I'm gonna get the motherfucking Jeep Gladiator this year. Land and property seem it just they're elusive in a sense. The only way that I know how to legitly go ahead and get a house that you're gonna eventually own is you gotta walk into a real estate agent, do that shit. Now there's some other little sketchy ways though. There's some other little sketchy ways to go about some shit too. But you gotta be on some shit. You gotta know some shit. There's some other little sketchy ways to get a house. That's a little iffy. So a Jeep Gladiator. Let me do 365 minus, because I'm gonna start saving next month. I'm gonna actually start saving for something next month. This month, no, this is my birthday month. 365 minus 31 minus 31 minus 28. There's 275 days left of the year. That'd be fucking crazy. That'd be fucking crazy. It's 270. After March ends, it's gonna be 275 days left of the year. What have you? Now here's some shit, right? If on the last day of the year, let's say you had to work for something. Because that's another question too. What would you work a whole year for? And you're not sure how you got to do it, whatever. But whole fucking year. But you know it's guaranteed. You know it's guaranteed that at the end of the year, you can get it. That's some shit. But 20,000, let me see. So 20,000 divided by 275 is 72. No. What am I doing? That's days. No, let me see something. 72? Yeah, that's fucked up. $72 times 275 days is 19,800. I mean, yeah. It would kind of make sense. So, by the end of the year, if I wanted a fucking Jeep Gladiator, I would have to just save $72 a day. And then I could walk into a dealership and say, I have $20,000. Give me a Jeep Gladiator. That'd be some dope ass shit though. That'd be some dope ass shit. To walk in On the last day of the year, say, I want a Jeep Gladiator. That'd be some dope ass shit. That'd be some dope ass shit. $72 a day is what it would take to get it by the end of the year. Now, of course, we want this shit before that, but to make it the best year of my life, if I say I got a motherfucking G Glad, I work for that shit. I had to save up all year. That shit is crazy. Now, I have one thing that I'm, you know what I'm saying, currently working on. Now, if I could, now that's the other part. Like, I have a bad habit of not gluing these in, but it's okay. So far, it's working. My 56 and my 57 were the same. Did I put that pin right back in the same spot? What can I even say about this shit? It's yes, I would puff it again. Would I recommend it? It's okay. It's not a bad cigar. Right here, okay. It has a decent aesthetic. This is the whitest ash I've ever seen. Everything else is decent. But of course, I've had better. It's an okay cigar all around. Okay. I had to figure out. Or it's like double down, or it's some other type of shit. Oh, my stomach hurt. How the hell? Why my stomach hurt, bro? Ate some motherfucking Taco Bell. Ate some motherfucking Taco Bell. Now your stomach hurt. I might need to get a new journal. It's no need just yet. It's no need just yet, but there's no need for a new journal just yet. But that journal's not gonna make it for the year. That's gonna be dope too. Whenever the time when I decide to go ahead and get a new journal, that's gonna be fucking dope as hell too. Bro, I don't want no fucking phone in my shit. The next journal. Fuck. Bro, this ash keep falling. I get after all the compliments for construction, right? Is this little at the edge. So what I'm trying to figure out is what else could I do to possibly supplement that still allows me to, that still gives me the freedom, that still gives me the freedom that I have now. Cause I love that. Like these days, bro. These fucking days, the fucking matters. These days, wake up whenever, be creative, stream, vlog, videos, edit, work however I want to, set the goal, play with Bailey, water my plants, check on my tarantula. Now that's another thing. Nah, I'll wait until April. I said I was gonna say I'm gonna start saving. But is there anything? What could you do that can make you $100 a day? See, the $100 a day is still only like I still have to wait until the end of the year to get the motherfucking G Gladiator. But it really kind of just depends though too. If you come with some type of capital. Shit, buy a used one. They'll take your fucking money. Shit, you got how much? You can pay that shit today. All right, I'll probably do that too. They still got that rare G Gladiator. I'll do that shit. Nah, I'll have to just buy a flatbed from Amazon or something. But that's a conversation just to have though. Say, listen, how much capital would I have to save? Therefore, it wouldn't be 20,000. I've already established, working with them. I'm like, yo, listen, I came here, I got my car from here, I made a couple payments done, third, boom, boom, doing different. And I just didn't know how much I need to save so I can get this Gladiator, potentially. From here. The Wrangler, what about the Wrangler? What about the Wrangler? I want my original one. But I will say, the front seat area, we have more room than we did in the Wrangler. But the top part, I do, like, I was thinking about that too. With the soft, I like soft top Jeeps. So with the soft top Jeep, if you go at a certain speed, that shit whistle, like you gonna hear the wind coming through the top. Shit used to annoy me, and now I miss it. And now I miss it. So gotta figure that out. Cause that, what I'm doing now, hell no, that's not gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. I just gotta figure out. I gotta figure out how to double. See, there's the other part. Working part-time and full-time. Because you got way more time to do certain shit. Like, I could still be working right now. I could still be putting in work right now. But it's what would you rather do? Now, if you actually was that pressed about it, that's what you might do. Because then the other fallback of that is, let's say sticking this out. And how long, and just giving myself a timeline there, how long to save if I'm sticking it out this way. Again, is what are you saving up for? Because if you talk about $20,000, that could be a down payment on a house. And then a mortgage. And I think that's the other little whatchamacallit, like, I'm not sure people even think about it or sure if they do, I'm not sure. Oh, I think it's the saving up part. They don't have they pay so much in rent and bills and utility, all these other fucking things, and because they do still do want things, so it's hard to save. So, but what some people paying rent is there are people who pay a mortgage less than people's rent. And that's just crazy. There are people who pay mortgages less than people's rent on an apartment. So the difference is that initial capital investment, like putting 10% to 20% down on a house, whereas paying first month's rent and a security deposit at an apartment. So then I circle back to, well, if it is this way, I don't know, man. It's so cool. Like there are parts that are so cool, but then there's parts that, just then it comes down to fucking. Because I don't know what it would be like to just, like, and that's, I guess, there's still an experiment to do. Just like, I wait to do this shit all day. Go to think I do this shit all day. Because I'm pretty sure I could double. If I was to do it all day, I could probably double. Like, because, like, a day like today, waking up in the afternoon. And she woke up for that, like, hell no, we ain't doing. She woke up for that. She's like, you ain't cutting my playtime. I barely get enough playtime as it is. And she was like, I barely get enough playtime as it is. Hell no. That's not something I would want to cut out for real. I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about what if I just let one of my friends have it for a bit. You know, because if I really start, I was really just like, all right, fuck it. Double that, whoa, do this shit. I could double it up. That would be so fucking wild. Well, I'm not even sure, because you know, like a truck and truck drivers, they really do drive for hours and hours. You know what I'm saying? Days on end. Now with shit like that, with just the transparent and shit, that's the kickback for me with that and like getting a CDL, getting a truck and shit, is that your first part when you first start, you got to have somebody with you, and then you can fucking what you call it, then you can drive by yourself. But somebody said I just drove a 18-foot whatchamacallit, and U-Haul ain't say shit. I ain't need my CDL to drive no fucking U-Haul. That'd be dope as fuck too. If I had a fucking U-Haul, what would I do? Take a cross-country trip. What the fuck would you do with a fucking U-Haul? And haul all your shit. You can't put a car in the back of a U-Haul. How you transport a car? You don't need to. But I'm trying to transport all my shit in the car. Yeah, it's gonna be a good little cigar talk session. We're gonna finish this cigar. I'm gonna pop another bowl of pina colada. Today is March 8th. And keep thinking about, because now what I'm thinking about now, this time next week, if I got both of those fedoras, it's really gonna be some shit like, because the other part, I got fucking, it's just like what I want to do. So, I don't know. Bailey going on a trip with me, so I'm gonna give her a separate trip for her birthday. But on her birthday, just make sure she Eat good, play good, look good. Make sure she eat good, play good, look good on her birthday. Anything the fuck else? I think the only thing I might have to just, if I really just like, or even not for real, let me see. Because it ain't like, it's just what I want to do or just give myself. What I just want to even just do or just give myself, man. Working on these fits. Once I get the motherfucking fedora, then I figure out what I really like. Okay, now I'm gonna snap on this shit. Now, big thing, it's not like big, but like a jacket. That cow jacket was $400. It was really more than that. But they fucked with me because it was my birthday and shit. It was like, his birthday, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. These shit from my repeat customer too. Come on. They remember me. They remember me too. Go back up there. I could do that this weekend. Make a trip out there this weekend. It's like, it's finding them and then getting the fuck back out. That shit, you got parking in front. That shit technically kind of sorta. But I don't be knowing where the fuck they at. I gotta find them bitches and then get the fuck out. But it be shit in there, like, oh, I like this. Oh, the fucking so one thing. No, it's not like one thing, but I forget how much it costs. But there's one shop and they got Pokemon red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, maybe even crystal, ruby and sapphire. I tell you what, I gotta figure out how much those cost. But they got all the original Pokemon games. I think, I forget how much they was selling it for though. I forget how much they was selling it for, but I would buy them shits. I buy them shits, bro. Just to have them. And buy 2 Game Boys. So I can complete the Pokédex. And I have to find a fucking link cable so I can trade between the Game Boys and shit. That would be fucking lovely. But I'm on the fashion and shit. Time to do the photo shoot. I'm trying to do the photo shoot and shit. Be dope as fuck. Hey, I think that was the funny shit too. It's like just picking up a movie, right? So just gotta pay for the fucking storage. But I ain't the fucking Jeep. I need the fucking Jeep. Cause them shits, right? Funny shit, dope shit. But they be having like, You couldn't you couldn't continue to DoorDash with that shit. But they be having on the back of the Jeep, like where you can get the I don't know what you call it. It's flat and it got two wheels, but you attach it to the back of your car, your truck. I would build a fucking like little mini house, like or just a little barn shed shit on the back of it, and that's my storage. I put that shit on the back of it, right? But to be still door dashing with that shit, or yeah, but that could be like my business. Well, I would have to use it as storage, and then like for me, like get the little Timu greenhouse. Be riding around with a little greenhouse in the back, bro. That shit crazy. But that's the graffiti jungle. The graffiti jungle, bro. But hell no, bro. Like my idea to fucking okay. The delusional thoughts, right? But mobile business or whatever. And the back of the shit is so the greenhouse I like is just glass all size. So the Jeep Gladiator with that little flat shit that's attached to the back with the two wheels. Then build the glass house in the back of it. But that should be dope as fuck. Yeah, that should be dope as fuck to have it as my workspace. So when I wake up, I just go to the back inside the glass house, and then I can do my project extinction shit, do the cigar talk, do whatever. That shit epic though. That shit fire though. That shit fire though. I ain't seen nobody doing that yet. And then think about shit like that. I mean, it ain't nothing but putting some pieces together, bro. Ain't nothing but putting some pieces together. I be sitting there thinking about little pieces like, well, how can I make this shit look like a Jeep? Now I did see one of these. It won't this exactly, but it was some. It had the big wheels on it. Maybe I should say I don't know. Because at the same time, you know how much a fucking tire costs? Hey, a brand new set of tires gonna cost you some stacks, bro. Some stacks. I want them Chucky tires. I put them Chucky tires on this bitch. I just fuck with them little chunky tires, man. They look fun. They look cool as hell. They look cool as hell. Sometimes they say like when you get bigger tires, you gotta do something so that your speedometer still knows how fast the car is going. But who the fuck cares about a speedometer? All you just gotta go is as fast as traffic is going. Go with the flow of traffic. Go with the flow of traffic. Well, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do a bowl. I don't know. The cigar lasted an hour. And it's 2:38 in the fucking morning. If I go to sleep at a decent time, I can still wake up in the morning. And I wake up in the afternoon. And then I'll be able to start give myself the extra shift, and then really make it a, you know what I'm saying, start to expand and branch out. Oh, the other, I guess, kind of sort of creative thing to do was to recreate some of my favorite edits. Recreate some of my favorite edits. There's only like the bad, the Mr. Carter shit. On the jail video. I need to look at that shirt again. Or not even look at that shirt. I should just go get the shirt. It's in the storage. With the different guitar. Or I could save it for that other guitar too. It would take 1 week to save up for that guitar, get that guitar again, to have it again. Why you look like this, girl? I'm gonna get her a new shirt, bro. This shirt just don't fit. I don't think it's like tight. I don't know why the fuck it just be moving around on her. Like I really want to get her some fucking little these clothes on. They need to get some like athletic dog clothes, cause these shits be moving the fuck around. I might take this shit off of her. I might take it off of her. I gotta make her a certain type of offer. Okay, flip that. I made her an offer if she wanted me to take it off of her. Or if she wanted me to get on top of her. Cause you know Trey Songz got a song called Panty Dropper. On that poetry shit. We was listening to Trey Songz Panty Dropper. So I made her an offer to see if she wanted me to take it off of her. She said she want to get paid in cash and she don't want no coins like copper. I said, you can't be going back and forth, because then that's going to make you a flopper. And then Future said, the only time I go back and forth is when I'm playing tennis. And if you own some type of property, you might have some tenants. But then there's a joke, I forget, about having 10 ants. And shit like that. So let's see. Which part sticks was actually like good. That part I like. So we was listening to a song called Panty Dropper. And I made her an offer if she wanted me to take it off of her, get on top of her. Now this shit kind of crazy, right? Because it's like, they say like, say you gotta pay with cash and it can't be no coins like copper. She said you gotta have some coins. But she ain't talking down nickels and pennies, copper. She talking about cash. And if you want to make a video, don't use no flash. All right, that's a bar. That's a bar.